Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365 and it's a brand new month. So here's everything I picked up on Blu Ray and 4K Ultra HD for November 2021. If you're new to the channel, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You can also find me over Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd at Movie Guy 365. Alright, in this video, I am going to go over everything I picked up on Blu Ray for November 2021. Due to the crazy amount of sales this past month, I've decided to separate these videos, and this one focusing purely on the Blu Ray titles I picked up. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go over everything I picked up on the Criterion Collection and 4K Ultra HD, so stay tuned for that video. As I mentioned, a lot of great sales this month, whether it was Amazon, Best Buy doing all month long Black Friday on physical media, and Target even had a buy two get one free sale for 2 separate weeks. So hey, Barnes & Noble also 50% off there. There's a lot going on sale-wise this month for the holiday season. And for us collectors, it's a great month to just catch up on stuff that has been on your wish list. And of course, there's a lot of new stuff that also came out every week. So yeah, a lot to go over, so let's not waste any time. Here's what I picked up on Blu Ray for November. So the first one is from the Safdie brothers, and this has been on my wish list for a while, and I got this as part of one of the sales that Amazon was doing a price match of the Target one. That is Good Time, directed by the Safdie brothers, starring Robert Pattinson. Excellent film. I mean, it is. I mean, with the release of Uncut Gems on 4K this month, I wanted to get the previous movie, and I really enjoy this one. I just watched this one maybe about 6 months ago or so. I've seen it a few times, but it's gripping, and it really just shows the talent of the Safdie brothers. So yeah, I would highly recommend this one. Please pick this one up, give it a chance. This one was a blind buy, so I can't really talk too much about it because I don't know other than based off the trailer, and of course it stars Robin Wright, and that is Land. I've heard this is kind of like a companion-ish to Chloe Zhao's Nomadland, which I really enjoy that one. So I'm looking forward to checking this one out. Once again, sales were just too good to pass this one up. Good price. So yeah, I may do some write-up over on Letterboxd if you want to check that out. So follow me over there for my thoughts on it. So I will let you know and keep you updated on Land. This is from Paul Thomas Anderson. I had the Blu-ray a long time ago. And then it was one of those things where I was kind of like trying to slim down my collection a little bit, in anticipation for a potential 4K release. It still hasn't happened yet. It could, but it was like $5. I just like, all right, you know what? I'll just get it again, add it to the collection. And that is Boogie Nights. If you're a fan of the film, you know all about it. So I really don't need to talk too much about this one, but I'm looking forward to Licorice Pizza from the director. So that's coming out in just a couple of weeks or so. But yeah, Boogie Nights is back in my Blu Ray collection. This was also another blind buy, same with Land. That is Minari. Don't know too much about this one other than the trailer, and a good friend of mine recommended this one. So I'm looking forward to watching this one in the very near future. So I'll do a quick write-up on Letterboxd and let you know my thoughts. Last month I picked up House of a Thousand Corpses. It's funny because I'm a fan of Rob Zombie as a filmmaker, and for some reason I've had House of a Thousand Corpses. I believe there was a problem with the disc, so I had to rebuy it. But I never owned the sequel, Devil's Rejects. Yeah, I'm a fan of the movie. It's way different than the previous film, but yeah, I'm looking forward to rewatching this one again, and I think it's a great, along the vibes of Natural Born Killers, that sort of thing. But yeah, Rob Zombie's The Devil's Rejects. Yeah, I'm looking forward to picking that or checking that out again. This next one was also a blind buy, but it's a new release, and I really picked this up based off of recommendations, and I don't even believe I saw a trailer. It was just pure word of mouth that got me to pick this one up, and I'm so glad I did. And I talk about this one in my November recommendations video, so if you want to check that out, that is Nicolas Cage in Pig. I love this film. It's probably one of my favorite movies of 2021. And Cage does such a great job. His movies sometimes lately have been a little bit on the crazy side, which I'll touch on in a little bit with another release that came out this past month. But I love this film. I think it's well done. It talks about love and loss. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on it, check out that video. But Pig, highly recommend this one. This one was also a new release blind buy, and I did see the trailer for this one, and I did watch it. That is 9 Days, and once again, I talk about this one in my November recommendations video. But this is a great kind of concept about pre-life, afterlife sort of thing. Winston Duke stars as somebody who observes, people that he places their souls into human bodies before they're born, and he just watches their lives and he just records and that kind of thing. But it's a little bit more deeper than that, and there's some great acting performances in this one, and it's a very good cast. So if you want to hear more of my thoughts on 9 Days, check out that video. This one was, with watching the 2021 version of Dune, I really wanted to go back and see some Denis Villeneuve movies that I don't actually have on Blu Ray. So I picked up a couple. This one I haven't seen yet. So I think out of his library, this is the only one I haven't seen. But Prisoners, starring Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal. I'm looking forward to checking that out. And I will be doing a write-up over on Letterboxd when I do watch it, which should be relatively soon. So look for that. And going to the other movie from the director, Enemy. This one is awesome. This one, I really enjoy this one. Jake Gyllenhaal stars as somebody who plays dual roles. I really don't want to spoil it. It's that good. It's got a great story. It's not too, long, and it really makes you think. It has some, and that ending is, WTF, but it's a cool movie, and it really shows off the director's talents, earlier in his career. So yeah, I would recommend Enemy. This one, we all have our, wish list for movies to show up on Blu Ray or 4K. And sometimes you're just happy a movie gets a Blu Ray. And I think this is one of those. That is Steve Martin in LA Story. Love this movie. I think this is one of my favorites from Steve Martin. It's so great. And as somebody who was born in California, I understand a lot of the references and the jokes. And I think it makes it that much more funny for me. But yeah, LA Story, so happy it is on Blu Ray. Finally, a physical copy of this one. I'm a big fan. This one is a complicated. I owned a 3D Blu Ray a long time ago, and then during my move from the house that I used to live in, and came to this one. Somehow it got lost. It literally got lost, and it's been kind of like nagging me ever since. And of course, the 3D Blu-ray goes for absurd amount of prices. I was okay with just getting the 2D. So a very Harold and Kumar Christmas, which is coming in handy for this time of year. I finally wanted to get it again on a physical copy. Oh, it still bugs me. I still wish I knew what happened to that. But yeah, very Harold and Kumar Christmas on Blu-ray. Cool movie. This one, I also do a podcast called Make Remake, and we talk about movies, that have an original, and then years later they make a remake or two remakes or whatever, and we do a comparison. And one of the ones that we talked about this month was Sabrina, starring Audrey Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart. I highly recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. It's cool, it's got a great cast. I'm a diehard Audrey Hepburn fan. So yeah. Sabrina is on Blu-ray, and I got this for really cheap during the sale, and yeah, I'm happy to have a physical copy of Sabrina. Another part of the Target buy two get one free sale, and once again, a blind buy. I haven't seen it, but I've heard great things. Several of my friends have recommended it, and that is Anthony Hopkins in The Father. Don't know too much about this one other than the trailer, and I will be doing a review over on Letterboxd, so look for that. Let me know if you've seen it, and what did you think of The Father. This one was also a blind buy new release. I haven't seen this one yet, but I did see a trailer. It looked cool. It looked right up, my alley for a type of film. And that is The Emperor's Sword on Blu-ray. It kind of sucks it didn't come with a slipcover, or I don't know if maybe my copy just didn't have one, but it's, it's on Blu-ray. That's all we need at this point. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out. A cool, historical, epic. So yeah, I'm looking forward to The Emperor's Sword. This one was on my wish list, but it was one of those that would kind of just be all right if it just sat there for a long time. But Amazon did such an incredible sale for, I think it was for $5 or something, and then there was a $1.25 coupon on it. And since I have Amazon Prime, it really cost me $4.75 shipped, and it came with a slipcover, and it's a blind buy. Promising Young Woman. I've heard good things about this one. I've heard it was, it's a great drama thriller. But I'm going to watch this one fairly soon. I got vacation coming up, so I'm going to be getting to a few things. But yeah, Promising Young Woman. hey, for $4.75, you know what, I can't beat it. You know, the worst case scenario, I hate it, and I can just donate it. So it's just, you know, $4.50, just, you know, no problem. But Promising Young Woman, I'm checking this one out fairly soon. This one was also a new release blind buy, and I'm a fan of westerns, so of course I really wanted to get something new. It's been a while since I've seen like a good western appear on Blu-ray. I just watched Harder They Fall over on Netflix. I enjoyed that one. I wouldn't mind buying a physical copy of that. But Old Henry, Tim Blake Nelson, I'm a big fan of, and of course I think of him in westerns. I go right to the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Where is the Blu-ray or 4K of that? Just another point. But yeah, Old Henry, I've heard good things about this one, so I'm looking forward to checking it out, and it is a Western, so that's props. This is from director Terrence Malick. I'm a big fan of the director. It's been a few years since I've seen this one, but To the Wonder, starring Ben Affleck. You know, if you're familiar with, you know, Malick films, this is along those lines. It really, you know, it's a man and relationship, and it's got the Malick flair to it. So I don't really want to spoil too much, but I'm looking forward to revisiting this one fairly soon. But yeah, To the Wonder, and I think I'm only missing like one Malick film after this one, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But yeah, To the Wonder on Blu-ray, part of the sale. This one just got a recent re-release on Blu-ray. I was really hoping we get a 4K of it. And also, we covered this one on Make Remake. The original Open Your Eyes and Vanilla Sky on Blu-ray from the Paramount's Presents line. I'm a fan of this movie. Cameron Crowe, I'm a big fan of the director. And I think, you know, between this and the original, they definitely are very similar narratively, but they have way different presentations. So if you want to hear our thoughts on that, check out the Make Remake podcast, where we really dive into this one. I think it was one of our most recent episodes. But yeah, glad to have a Blu-ray edition. The previous oh yeah, that's the other thing. The previous Blu-ray edition was not good. The quality was just terrible. And this one is much more improved. So yeah, I'm a fan of the movie, and I'm glad to have a decent copy on Blu-ray. Now this one was a recommendation from you guys. I have not seen it yet. It is on my real short list to watch it. Probably within the next few days, I'm going to finally get to it. Ragtime, also recently released on the Paramount's Presents line. So yeah, thank you guys for recommending this. Hopefully get to it really soon, and I'm hopeful that it's going to be, you know, one of those movies that stays with me. So I read a brief description, and I think it's something I'll enjoy. So yeah, Ragtime, looking forward to watching that one. And this one was, you know, it came out on, it was available here on Amazon Prime, just digital only, and then he announced a Blu-ray, which I was very happy about. And I like a good horror film, and the modern horror films now can be very hit or miss. But Saint Maud, released by Lionsgate from A24, I highly recommend this one. It's very good. It's a quick horror film. It's got a lot of great, you know, moody, atmospheric, you know, elements to it, and that ending, wow, love the ending to this. But yeah, Saint Maud, it's really cheap over on Amazon. I think it was like 13 bucks. So check it out on Blu-ray. And the last Blu-ray format disc I picked up this week. I just picked this one I wasn't planning on getting, but I was at Barnes & Noble getting a whole bunch of stuff from their or their 50% off sale. And of course, Arrow Video had stuff on 50% off. So I picked up Waterworld from Arrow Video specifically for the Ulysses cut. I have the 4K edition of the theatrical version, but I wanted the Ulysses edition. I don't know why I'm having issues saying that, but I wanted a physical copy of that. So, and I haven't checked it out yet. I'm anxious to see what the differences are, and I've heard really, you know, a lot of people prefer that cut. So yeah, I'm gonna, you know, check it out very soon. But yeah, Waterworld from Arrow Video with the Ulysses cut is now available, and check it out if it's on sale. So that is everything I picked up on Blu-ray for November 2021. If you're interested in any of these titles, I will leave an Amazon affiliate link in the comment section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But I also want to hear from you. What did you pick up on Blu-ray for November, and what are you looking forward to in the next coming months? Also, keep in mind that the 4K Ultra HD and Criterion Collection pickups video will be featured tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guide 365. I will see you at the movies.